In this video, we're going to go over number 3 on the free response questions. This one is about Robin. Robin works as a server in a small restaurant where she can earn tips from each customer that she serves. The histogram below gives us her distribution for 60 tips, right? 60 tips for 1 day of work. Now, that's a long day of work. Okay, so write a few sentences, and I'll actually do this one, where you describe the distribution of her tip amounts for that day. So the moment you read that, you got to be thinking shape, center, and spread in context. Let's see. Cameron, what do you think about the shape?
It's not unimodal.
So you're saying not unimodal, okay?
Yeah.
Anything else? I agree with that. It's skewed to the right. Are you going to mention anything about this tip amount?
Is that
Possible outlier in the 20 to 2250 range. All right, I agree with all that. The only thing I disagree with you is I do think it's unimodal. I think it is one main hump, right? This is pretty much all the data. This is 47 out of 60 tip amounts here, right? So I'm actually going to say that it is unimodal, but I'm going to use what you said, it's skewed to the right with a potential outlier. So I'm going to say the tip amounts are unimodal, skewed to the right, with a potential outlier just above $20. All right, so that checks off shape. Again, we did this in number 1. You've got 2 options for center. You've got mean or median. And actually on this one, I would not be able to tell you with 100% certainty the mean because there are 25 data values in this first bin. Do I know if those tip values are $1, $1.50, $1.75, $1.25? Do I know? I have no idea how many are each of them. So in this case, I have to use the median. All right, we have 60 tip amounts. What is 60 divided by 2? 30. So I need to do the 30th and the 31st value. All right, do I hit the 30th or 31st number in my first bid? No, I hit my 25th one. But what's 25 plus 22? 47. So that means in this second bin, between $2.50 and $5, right, that's where my 30th and my 31st will be. So do I know what it is? No, but do I know it's between $2.50 and $5? Yes, I do. So I'm going to say the median tip amount is between $2.50 and $5. All right, what's the last thing we have to describe? The spread, right? And I think I heard Andre said the easiest one to do is the spread. Okay, so again, do I know exactly the maximum? Do I know exactly what this is? Could it be $21? Could it be $22? It could be something between 20 and 22.50. All right, and what do you think I'm going to put for my min? I'm guessing that at least one person out there is not a very nice person and tipped Robin $0. All right, because apparently that's just how some people do. All right, so I think the range is going to be somewhere around $20. So subtracting just over 20, probably about 0. So I'm going to say the range of tip amounts is about $20. Notice, did I say it's exactly 20? No, don't give the person reading your AP responses any wiggle room to take points off, to not give you full credit. Because if I said that it's exactly 20, do I know that for sure? I don't. So just put about. That's why I put about for that, and really for the median as well, right? Somewhere between $2.50 and $5. Okay, any questions on A? Shape, center, spread, in context. Got to do that. That's going to be there on your test next week. Guarantee it. Let's do B. One of the tip amounts was $8. So in this bin, do you see where it says 4? Do you see where it says this 4 here? Right? There's an $8 tip amount in that bin where it says there's 4 values in there. Okay? It says if that tip had been 18, so essentially take this out, make it 3, and 18 would be here. Right? So putting one there. If that had been 18, what would that have done to the mean or the median? What do you guys think? I've been trying to teach this to you guys for weeks. When I have values that are now larger than things were before, what does that do to the mean? It increases it. It pulls it towards you, right? And this one is, we can actually say with certainty it will increase, because if I took all my tip amounts, all right, and change this from 8 to 18, all of my tip amounts all of Robin's tip amounts added together would have to go up by $10. And did we change the number of tips that she has received? No, it's still 60. So if we increase the sum, but we have the same data values or data points, then it's going to be more, right? So this would increase because her total tips have gone up by $10, and it's still 60 total tips. Right? We haven't made it 61 tips or taken tips away. So that is for sure going to go up. What do you think about the median, though? What if I had to try to tell you about the median when it comes to values that are farther to the right or farther to the left from the middle? It should stay the same, right? And we've used that phrase in the past with other questions where we say stays about the same because we just don't know for sure if we're bringing a new one in. But guys, actually we do know for sure, because where was the median, or where is the median? It's right in between this bin, right? Somewhere in there. And what do you notice about the $8 bin and now this new $18 bin that I made? What do you notice about both of those bins compared to the median? They're both which direction from it? They're both to the right. So the fact that there's an 8 that goes away and becomes an 18, is that going to impact the median? No, right? Because the median just cares about the order. It doesn't care about how far away it is. All right? So yes, this 18 is going to be now farther to the right than the 8, but it has nothing to do with the median because both of them are to the right. So the median would stay the same because $8 and $18 are both to the right of our median. Right? And the key thing I need you guys to know for the AP exam is that the median is more resistant to potential outliers in either direction, right? So we go back to what Cameron said at the very beginning of this problem. She mentioned a potential outlier pretty far to the right. So the moment she mentions that skewness and that potential outlier, I'm immediately thinking I should be using the median and the IQR to describe this distribution, right? You'll notice I didn't do that for the spread in my letter A, but that's because I'm not able to find the IQR, and you can check the box with the spread. Any questions on number 3?